So Katrina Kelly, and I'm a forester and one of the co-founders of Co-Forest. So Co-Forest is a community tree planting project, but specifically around business community. So we bring company owners together and they fund parts of the forest, and then we buy the land, plant the forest, and try to make sure it is as biodiverse and as native as possible. So my husband runs a company called Storm. Storm is a tech company. They build websites, they handle data. They've got a team based in Bath and they've been there for about 13 years now. And for their 10th anniversary, they wanted to do something that would leave an impact and a legacy. So we talked about lots of options, and one of those was to plant trees. When we started talking to Storm's clients, they all wanted to join in. All of the volunteers who come get taught about how we're constructing the woodland, why we're using different species, what that does in terms of pollinators and biodiversity more generally, and what that does in terms of the resilience of the woodland for future pests and diseases as well. I think the biggest impact this project's had for the companies involved is around their understanding of the crisis we have in this country around biodiversity. And the role that they can play in addressing that. So organisations nearly always approach us talking about carbon when they want to get involved in Co-Forest. We try to talk to them about other ways of cutting their carbon rather than offset it. And we talk to them a lot about the need for more biodiversity in Britain and access to green space for people. And that's what Co-Forest helps them give to the community. So they start talking about carbon and they usually leave talking about what they're doing for biodiversity and for people in the local area.